Good day, friends. This is my first experience at a digital presentation of an IPO review, which I have conventionally been doing only in the print form. Today, the company that I'm reviewing is CAMS, known as Computer Management Services Limited. This company is a RTA agent for mutual funds. Four out of the top five mutual funds are clients of CAMS, and 9 out of the top 15 mutual funds are clients of CAMS. And CAMS has a market share of 70% in this duopoly business, where there is one other contender, that is the earlier avatar of Karvi and now K Fintech. The company CAMS has a pan-India presence with 271 centers, which are used to collect data requests from clients. And in the present situation of COVID, these centers have been shut, and it's all on the electronic form. The company has had a steady state of growth, and the AUM and the revenue model is such that it gets certain basis points of the AUM of the mutual fund client as fees, which are all inclusive in nature, and the company becomes literally the back office for the mutual fund. In 2019, SEBI had cut the TER, which is the total expense ratio for mutual funds, and encouraged them to go into the larger part of India, leaving aside the metros and the top cities where business came from, and reduce the rates that they were allowed to charge as TER for these larger cities. Consequentially, mutual funds also renegotiated rates, and there was a slight dip in revenue as the basis points charged by CAMS had to be reduced, matching with this TER. Therefore, in the period 2018-20, the growth looks a little muted in the top line, while profit margins remained at a healthy level. The mutual fund AUMs have grown from 12 lakh crores in 2015 to about 27 lakh crores in 2020, and are expected to almost double to 52 lakh crores by 2025. Assuming this growth does happen and CAMS continues to have its market share of 70% or thereabouts, you would find a healthy growth ahead of CAMS. All they would need to do is ensure that they become a little more efficient so that their margins can further increase in this business. About 87% of the total revenues of CAMS comes in from their core business, which is the RTA business of mutual funds. The remaining 13% comes in from three activities, which is servicing AIFs and PMSs. They have about 77 of them on board. They also have a payment platform like so many others who have payment platforms. And the third activity is acting as a depository for insurance policies. Coming to prospects of this company, it's a steady state business. It is based on capital markets and investment in mutual funds, a large portion of which is coming through SIPs. Going forward with this expected projected growth in AUM from 27 lakhs to 52 lakhs, it has a steady path ahead of it. As far as the anchor book is concerned, it was massive. The response that was received was overwhelming, with the largest investor or anchor getting 9% of the equity and another 12 people being given an equal 4.5% of the anchor allotment each, which effectively meant that 63% of the anchor book was given to 13 investors. The retail interest in capital markets has come back with a bang as far as IPOs and primary market issues are concerned. The company which listed on Thursday, Happiest Minds, saw a huge subscription from retail. In this issue, while expecting that retail subscription would be on similar lines, the oversubscription in the retail portion would be between 4.75 times and 5.25 times, considering that this is a much bigger issue and there is a larger retail percentage quota of 35 against 10 in the Happiest Minds issue. there is money on the table looking at the price and the interest in the gray market. However, going forward, as it's going to be a steady state business linked to the growth of AUM in the mutual fund industry, you're not going to see fireworks continuously as you saw in Happiest Minds. While investors who get shares in the allotment would certainly make money, I'm not too sure whether buying on day one at that elevated price and then holding on for a couple of months would be as rewarding as listing day. That's about it from my side. Hope you enjoyed the review. Uh, do let us know your views and look forward to talking to you about the next issue in some time. Thank you.